Hello, this is Top Stories on Viewer Television. I am Ambassador Jesse. Here's the news. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the continuous use of the old 200 naira note as legal tender till April the 10th. The president made this known on Thursday morning during an address to Nigerians. He also apologized to Nigerians over the difficulties experienced in accessing the scarce new naira notes. However, he defended the policy, saying that it was necessary to curb illicit financial flows, ransom taking, and electoral malpractice, amongst others. The growing anger over the cash crisis resulting from the Central Bank of Nigeria currency redesign policy boiled over on Wednesday as protesting customers torched banks and destroyed automated teller machines in Edo and Delta states. The violence, which paralyzed social and economic activities in the two states, also claimed 3 lives, while many others were injured during the riot. The protest equally spread to Oyo, Ondo, Benue, and Kwara states as residents vented their anger over the scarcity of cash, which had made life unbearable for many Nigerians. Trouble started in Benin, the Edo state capital, after the bank customers besieged the state's branch of the CBN at 9 Akpakpava Road to lodge their old naira notes. The National Assembly management has described as untrue reports that surfaced online that masked operatives of the Department of State Services barricaded the gates to the National Assembly complex, shutting out lawmakers. The legislative body also called for the investigation of the originator of the misleading tweet. The management, through a statement made available to newsmen by the Director of Information, Agada Rawlings, said the response to the report is to clear the doubts, concerns, and anxiety in the public domain that the National Assembly, the symbol of our hard-earned democracy, is not under siege by the DSS or any security agencies of the government. The statement added that the attention of the management had been drawn to an unverified video trending on social media, alleging the siege of the National Assembly complex by officers of the DSS. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has extended the 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination registration deadline to Wednesday, February the 22nd, 2023. The board, in a statement by its head of public affairs and protocol, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, said the exercise, which was due to end on Wednesday, February the 15th, 2023, had been extended by 1 week. Benjamin said sale of e-pins will end on Monday, February the 20th, 2023, while the UTME registration will end on Wednesday, February the 22nd, 2023. The statement attributed the decision to the naira crisis being experienced in the country. A fifth person has died in New Zealand in the aftermath of Cyclone Gabrielle, police said Thursday, amid fears the death toll could climb further. More heavy rain was forecast for the badly hit eastern areas of the country, where the disaster has severed roads, collapsed houses, cut power, and displaced over 10,000 people. National Police said in a statement that a person is believed to have died after being caught in flood water in the Gisborne region, bringing the death toll in the Hawke's Bay area on the East Coast to 4. Earlier, a firefighter was reported dead when a house collapsed west of Auckland in the north. New Zealand is under a national state of emergency after Cyclone Gabrielle bore down on its northern coast on Sunday, and several people are still missing in areas saturated by floodwaters. The United Nations Children's Fund and the National Economic Summit Group have launched a new partnership aimed at addressing child rights violations and poverty in Nigeria. The partnership, which was supported by the federal government, will focus on aligning the nation's poverty reduction strategy with the Child and National Multidimensional Poverty Index. It will also help in reviewing social sector policies towards reducing child poverty and implementing presidential-level accountability measures for reporting and feedback
we keep saying
on
that
child
our
rights
children are the leaders of
in Nigeria.
saying that our children are the leaders of tomorrow. And so it's important that we must then invest and plant the seeds to ensure that these children will truly become the leaders of tomorrow. And so if a child suffers and have negative growth or negative development at an early child, you are laying a not so good foundation for tomorrow. And for us at the NESG, our focus is always to promote the modernization of the Nigerian economy into one that is sustainable, that is globally competitive.
And that's all on Top Stories. Many thanks for watching. I am Ambassador Jesse. Please stay tuned for our other programs.